Welcome back to another 50-question CSCS mock test. These are realistic practice questions to help you prepare for the CITB test and your Level 1 qualification. If you want extra support or to take your Level 1 online, links are in the description. Let's jump straight into question 1. You're cutting concrete in a poorly ventilated basement and the air is filled with fine dust. What is the most effective control? A. Workers are rotated regularly. B. Dust masks are worn without other controls. C. Water suppression and local exhaust ventilation are used. D. Doors are opened periodically. The correct answer is C. Water suppression and local exhaust ventilation are used. Question 2. During a 1.5 meter excavation, cracks appear near the trench edge where spoil is stored. What is the main risk? A. Visibility is reduced. B. The trench collapses due to pressure from the stored spoil. C. Minor slips occur inside the trench. D. Water collects at the base. The correct answer is B. The trench collapses due to pressure from the stored spoil. Question 3. A scaffold is lightly struck by a vehicle. No obvious damage is visible. What must happen next? A. Loading is restricted and work continues. B. A visual check is carried out by site operatives. C. A formal inspection is completed by a competent person. D. The lowest boards are removed as a precaution. The correct answer is C. A formal inspection is completed by a competent person. Question 4. A petrol generator is running indoors. A worker develops a headache and nausea. What is the likely cause? A. Carbon monoxide has accumulated. B. Heat stress has developed. C. Noise fatigue has occurred. D. Dust inhalation has caused irritation. The correct answer is A. Carbon monoxide has accumulated. Question 5. You must move a long steel beam that blocks your forward view. What is the safest option? A. The beam is carried at a lower height. B. Two operatives carry the beam without further controls. C. The beam is moved quickly to reduce exposure time. D. Mechanical assistance or a controlled team lift is used. The correct answer is D. Mechanical assistance or a controlled team lift is used. Question 6. Hot works are taking place near combustible insulation. What additional control is essential? A. Lighting levels are increased. B. A fire watch is provided and materials are protected or removed. C. Welding time is reduced. D. Verbal warnings are issued to nearby workers. The correct answer is B. A fire watch is provided and materials are protected or removed. Question 7. A chemical arrives on site displaying hazard pictograms. What must be checked before use? A. The safety data sheet is obtained and reviewed. B. The toolbox torque register is signed. C. The delivery note is reviewed. D. The manufacturer's website is checked. The correct answer is A. The safety data sheet is obtained and reviewed. Question 8. A mid-rail has been removed from a scaffold platform and work continues nearby. What should happen? A. Operatives avoid that edge. B. The guardrail is reinstated or access is stopped. C. A verbal warning is given. D. Workers stand further back. The correct answer is B. The guardrail is reinstated or access is stopped. Question 9. A crane operates near overhead power lines but does not touch them. Why is this still dangerous? A. The load may move in the wind. B. Electricity may arc across an air gap. C. Traffic visibility may be reduced. D. The lines may expand in heat. The correct answer is B. Electricity may arc across an air gap. Question 10. A falling object narrowly misses a worker. No injury occurs. Why must this be reported? A. Insurance procedures require it. B. Disciplinary action may follow. C. The underlying hazard can be identified and eliminated. D. Production records must be updated. The correct answer is C. The underlying hazard can be identified and eliminated. Question 11. An excavation is 1.2 meters deep in firm ground. Workers need to enter to install ducting. What must be in place before entry? A. The trench sides are visually checked by operatives. B. Spoil is placed close to the edge for convenience. C. Workers agree to limit time inside. D. Safe access and egress are provided. The correct answer is D. Safe access and egress are provided. Question 12. A worker is using a vibrating breaker daily and reports tingling in their fingers. What is the main concern? A. Temporary muscle fatigue is developing. B. Dehydration is occurring. C. Noise exposure is increasing. D. Hand-arm vibration syndrome may be developing. The correct answer is D. Hand-arm vibration syndrome may be developing. Question 13. Before drilling into a wall during refurbishment works, what must be confirmed? A. Hidden surfaces have been identified. B. The drill bit is sharp. C. The area is well lit. D. The wall surface is dry. The correct answer is A. Hidden surfaces have been identified. Question 14. A mobile elevated work platform is required for work at height. What must operators have before use? A. General site experience. B. Authorization from a colleague. C. Suitable training and authorization. D. A safety harness only. The correct answer is C. Suitable training and authorization. Question 15. A scaffold inspection was completed 8 days ago. Since then, there have been strong winds. What is required? A. Work continues if no damage is visible. B. Only the top lift is checked. C. Operatives monitor the scaffold during use. D. A new inspection is carried out by a competent person. The correct answer is D. A new inspection is carried out by a competent person. Question 16. A load is being lifted by a crane and swings unexpectedly. What is the safest response? A. Workers attempt to steady it by hand. B. The load is guided using a tagline from a safe distance. C. The lift continues to avoid delay. D. The crane operator increases lifting speed. The correct answer is B. The load is guided using a tagline from a safe distance. Question 17. A container displays a skull and crossbones hazard symbol. What does this indicate? A. The substance is flammable. B. The substance is environmentally hazardous. C. The substance is acutely toxic. D. The substance is corrosive to metal. The correct answer is C. The substance is acutely toxic. Question 18. Workers are walking through an area where plant vehicles are reversing. What control most effectively reduces collision risk? A. Pedestrian and vehicle routes are segregated. B. Reversing alarms are fitted. C. Operatives wear high visibility clothing. D. Workers remain alert. The correct answer is A. Pedestrian and vehicle routes are segregated. Question 19. A machine guard has been removed to speed up repetitive work. What is the primary risk? A. Crushing or entanglement injuries. B. Increased noise exposure. C. Reduced efficiency. D. Minor surface cuts. The correct answer is A. Crushing or entanglement injuries. Question 20. A worker is absent for 8 consecutive days following a work-related injury. What must happen? A. The incident is recorded in the site diary only. B. The incident is reported under RIDA. C. The worker provides a verbal explanation. D. The matter is handled internally without reporting. The correct answer is B. The incident is reported under RIDA. Question 21. A fire involves flammable liquids such as petrol. Which extinguisher type is most suitable? A. Water. B. Foam. C. Wet chemical. D. Water mist only. The correct answer is B. Foam. Question 22. Why must gas cylinders be stored upright and secured? A. To prevent them falling and damaging the valve. B. To prevent rust buildup. C. To save space. D. To improve ventilation. The correct answer is A. To prevent them falling and damaging the valve. Question 23. What is the main risk of excessive noise exposure over time? A. Headaches. B. Eye strain. C. Muscle fatigue. D. Hearing damage. The correct answer is D. Hearing damage. Question 24. When reversing plant on site, what is the most reliable way to reduce the risk of striking pedestrians? A. Sounding the horn repeatedly. B. Relying on mirrors. C. Using a trained banksman where required. D. Driving faster to reduce reversing time. The correct answer is C. Using a trained banksman where required. Question 25. Why are welfare facilities such as washing areas important on site? A. To improve the site's appearance. B. To reduce the risk of contamination and ill health. C. To store protective equipment. D. To meet visitor expectations. The correct answer is B. To reduce the risk of contamination and ill health. Question 26. What is the main environmental risk from a fuel spill on site? A. Increased dust. B. Ground and water contamination. C. Tool corrosion. D. Odor complaints. The correct answer is B. Ground and water contamination. Question 27. A circular blue safety sign indicates A. A mandatory action. B. Fire equipment. C. A warning. D. A prohibition. The correct answer is A. A mandatory action. Question 28. Why should access routes be kept clear at all times? A. To allow safe movement and emergency escape. B. To improve site appearance. C. To reduce supervision. D. To increase storage space. The correct answer is A. To allow safe movement and emergency escape. Question 29. What is the primary risk of working near deep water without control measures? A. Sun reflection. B. Noise exposure. C. Manual handling strain. D. Drowning. The correct answer is D. Drowning. Question 30. Why must lifting accessories such as slings be inspected before use? A. To check the color code. B. To ensure they are free from damage and safe to use. C. To confirm ownership. D. To reduce paperwork. The correct answer is B. To ensure they are free from damage and safe to use. Question 31. What is the main long-term health risk from regularly breathing in construction dusts such as silica? A. Lung disease such as silicosis. B. Throat irritation. C. Muscle strain. D. Loss of taste. The correct answer is A. Lung disease such as silicosis. Question 32. Prolonged skin contact with wet cement can lead to A. Chemical burns or dermatitis. B. Sunburn. C. Electric shock. D. Arthritis. The correct answer is A. Chemical burns or dermatitis. Question 33. When manually lifting a heavy object, what reduces the risk of injury most effectively? A. Twisting while lifting. B. Holding the load at arm's length. C. Lifting quickly to get it over with. D. Keeping the load close to the body and bending the knees. The correct answer is D. Keeping the load close to the body and bending the knees. Question 34. Why are traffic management plans used on construction sites? A. To increase vehicle speed. B. To separate pedestrians and vehicles safely. C. To reduce fuel use. D. To monitor efficiency. The correct answer is B. To separate pedestrians and vehicles safely. Question 35. If members of the public are walking close to site works, what is most important? A. Increasing production speed. B. Allowing shared access with plant. C. Increasing PPE requirements. D. Providing suitable barriers and clear signage. The correct answer is D. Providing suitable barriers and clear signage. Question 36. Which fire class involves solid combustible materials such as wood and paper? A. Class A. B. Class B. C. Class C. D. Class F. The correct answer is A. Class A. Question 37. Health surveillance may be required when workers are exposed to certain risks. What is its purpose? A. To discipline workers. B. To detect early signs of work-related ill health. C. To monitor productivity. D. To replace protective equipment. The correct answer is B. To detect early signs of work-related ill health. Question 38. Temporary work such as formwork or false work must be A. Left to the most experienced operative. B. Adjusted as work progresses without consultation. C. Properly designed, installed and inspected. D. Removed as quickly as possible. The correct answer is C. Properly designed, installed, and inspected. Question 39. Why should combustible waste be removed regularly from site? A. To reduce fire risk. B. To create storage space. C. To improve appearance. D. To reduce noise levels. The correct answer is A. To reduce fire risk. Question 40. What is the purpose of a risk assessment? A. To eliminate all work activities. B. To identify hazards and decide on suitable control measures. C. To increase paperwork. D. To transfer responsibility to workers. The correct answer is B. To identify hazards and decide on suitable control measures. Question 41. What is the safest action before starting work on electrical equipment? A. Switch it off at the control panel only. B. Ask a colleague to stand by. C. Wear insulated gloves. D. Isolate the supply and confirm it is dead. The correct answer is D. Isolate the supply and confirm it is dead. Question 42. Why is working in a confined space especially dangerous? A. Lighting is usually poor. B. It increases manual handling. C. It is harder to move tools. D. There may be limited oxygen or toxic gases present. The correct answer is D. There may be limited oxygen or toxic gases present. Question 43. A red circular safety sign with a diagonal line indicates A. A mandatory action. B. A safe condition. C. A prohibition. D. Fire equipment. The correct answer is C. A prohibition. Question 44. If a fire alarm sounds on site, what should you do? A. Finish your current task. B. Collect your tools before leaving. C. Leave immediately by the nearest safe exit. D. Wait for confirmation. The correct answer is C. Leave immediately by the nearest safe exit. Question 45. Why must excavation services be located before digging begins? A. To speed up digging. B. To prevent striking underground cables or pipes. C. To reduce paperwork. D. To improve ground conditions. The correct answer is B. To prevent striking underground cables or pipes. Question 46. A permit to work system is typically required for which activity? A. Hot work such as welding. B. Bricklaying and masonry work. C. Sweeping site cabins. D. Painting internal walls. The correct answer is A. Hot work such as welding. Question 47. Why should trailing cables not be left across walkways? A. They reduce cable lifespan. B. They create a trip hazard. C. They increase power usage. D. They affect lighting. The correct answer is B. They create a trip hazard. Question 48. What is the main risk when using compressed gas cylinders near heat sources? A. Reduced efficiency. B. Increased noise. C. Cylinder rupture or explosion. D. Surface rust. The correct answer is C. Cylinder rupture or explosion. Question 49. If you see unsafe behavior on site, what is your responsibility? A. Ignore it unless asked. B. Wait until the end of the shift. C. Record it privately and report. D. Report it or challenge it safely. The correct answer is D. Report it or challenge it safely. Question 50. Why is it important to report minor injuries as well as serious ones? A. To identify patterns and prevent more serious incidents. B. To increase site statistics. C. To discipline workers. D. To reduce supervision. The correct answer is A. To identify patterns and prevent more serious incidents. Thanks for watching. If you need your Level 1 Health and Safety in a Construction Environment qualification to apply for your CSCS Green Card, visit our website to get started. Our course is completed online and includes the exam in the price, so you can qualify without any unexpected extra costs.